Park shopping center wants to get rid of the birds. That goes without saying. They've been doing that rooftop poisoning forever. Yeah. So now we know. I don't know who that very vicious woman was. She doesn't want me to feed the birds in the wintertime. That's really, that's very sympathetic of her, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to go put some grapes here. I forgot to put the grapes down. I put some grapes down. Let's see. Let's get a hold of it. I don't know what they're eating over there in the field, but there's also ravens there, and, excuse me, crows. Suspicious. Very, very suspicious why they're out there. I don't know. But it's very easy. It's very easy to poison here. It's not hard. See? Seagulls get just about everything. I'll put some grapes down here. I forgot the grapes. There we go. There are good people feeding the birds, but there are more, unfortunately, more people who poison them than there are people who throw down food for the birds. But I have to say, it's disgusting. It absolutely disgusts me that people are poisoning birds in the wintertime. Well, at least Charlie got something. Not easy. Let's see if I have anything left here. Doesn't look like I do. I think that's it. Yeah. So, yeah. Wow. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why there's no birds on the back tree. I think a lot of those birds were on the field there. The janitor of the Seytal school absolutely hates the birds. I have no doubt that they're capable of poisoning the birds. And I'm glad that I took some video on my other camera, and I'm going to post that, and I'm going to tell you how unusual that is. And now you can see the birds now, pigeons clustering where there is seed. So I have no idea why they were down there, including the crows. But if I count the crows, there are none on the Hayfley building, very few. Yesterday there were a lot more birds. Grant you, it's windy today, but normally that wouldn't stop them. It's very cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count no more than 30 birds here. And yesterday we were close to 50. And they're not here. And they're not here. We'll find out. We'll find out what's gonna happen. But you can see this if you compare the last video, which I'm gonna post, Sunday's video, which I haven't posted yet, and you compare this video, you will see a marked difference in the number of birds. And that because there was in my mind, a coordinated effort from the parking lot, from Migros Shopping Center, Say Park Shopping Center, and the lawn of the Seytal School. Okay, in all of these places, the birds are The birds have been poisoned previously. So, I can tell they're a bit scattered today. They're not coming up to me looking for food. They seem disoriented because they've lost some of their friends. We'll see. We'll see what's going on here tomorrow. But I will contact the district attorney again and say it hasn't stopped. And imagine how vicious and cruel you must be to poison birds in these kinds of temperatures in the wintertime, when you're very vulnerable, very hungry. What kind of, I don't know what to say, piece of dirt you must be to do that. What kind of low person must you be to do that? That is precisely what I have to say. You must have such an empty life that you have to go around to kill birds. It is phenomenal, and at such a rate. I mean, we've lost so much birds already over the last 2 years. It's just unbelievable, unbelievable. They just will not cease. And when it's supposed to get 4 or 5 days of snow, they will poison them in the snow, wherever they can get away with it. They cannot accept me feeding the birds here, for that matter, anyone, but especially me, because I have a real feeding station, which is at a lot of work, great expense, but I do it because I love the birds and I know they're in starvation. There is nothing for them to eat. There is just no insects. Yesterday, the birds, I was feeding them all along the street here, but there are just no birds. There are just no birds. Where are they? Where are the birds? I know that the seagulls came early this morning, and I have to say, where are all the seagulls? Where are the seagulls? They're not here either. Well, they must have eaten some of that. There's probably other places it was thrown out that I didn't see. But whenever you have a huge reduction of birds, seagulls and crows, you have to be very suspicious. So, this is DC Danton. Like I say, it's just a non-stop acts of terrorism against the birds and against me. Okay, I'm not going to tolerate it. I am not going to tolerate it. Look at this little tiny group here. This is all that's left. Where are the others? Where are your friends, honey? Huh? Where are your friends? I'll be out here a little later, okay? And then I'm going to give you some more. All right, honey? But no birds in the back tree. Only one bird on my building. No birds in the school. Yeah, because there were so many. There were so many on the school lawn. And it wouldn't surprise me that Mrs. Meister and her husband, who shot a bird, and he did shoot that bird, I will go in court and testify to that extent, would throw, snail bait or something else to poison the birds. I have no doubt about that. So, yeah, because as you can see, there are no birds on the lawn today. There are no birds on the lawn today. But there were about 30 birds on the lawn yesterday. There are no insects on this lawn. They throw fertilizer on this lawn, okay? They poison it. So there are no insects on this lawn. And there are no birds feeding here. There are no birds feeding here. Don't you find that unusual, YouTubers? I find it unusual, okay? And yesterday was something not normal. Someone threw something down. and those birds are missing. Okay? So, and I'll take that to the bank. I will take that to the court. I'll be writing the district attorney with my findings, and be talking about the janitor of this school and also some of the parents who live here. It could also be some of the parents. They are vigilantes. They hate the birds. They are just as bad as Mrs. Meister and her husband. Yeah. They have, they tell me crazy stories that the birds just land on the kids' heads and all this kind of crap. I mean, total lies. It is unbelievable. You know, the people here in Europe are very superstitious, and crows are associated with superstition, and they do not like black birds. The color black for them, any birds that are black, are something not good. And that includes magpies and crows and ravens. I mean, it's like going back 500 years. It is an unbelievable mentality. And that's where that expression, Old Mother Europe, comes from. I don't understand this, but I hear this over and over again. It is primitive. It is not part of the modern world. It's not something as an American that I understand, because I'm part of the modern world.